What's up, guys? We're in a new video with Dap City, and today we're going to be talking about the crazy GPU prices, especially in the higher end GPUs like the 1070, the 1070 Ti, the 1080, 1080 Ti, and then the lower GPUs too, like the 1060. The prices have doubled or tripled sometimes. Like the 1070 was around 450, now it's $940. That's absolute madness and crazy that the GPU price could double in just a matter of days. That's just really crazy. And some of these are $1,000. Some 1070 Ti's are 1,000. 1080s are 1,000. 1080 Ti's are 1,200. That's just crazy. The 1080 Ti was just $700 a couple of weeks ago. The 1060 was 180 a couple of weeks ago. Now it's almost $350. That's absolute madness and crazy. And I wouldn't recommend anyone to buy GPUs right now. If you're thinking about building a computer or just worrying about computers, right now just go with pre-built. Pre-built or console. Those are your two options. Cause if you have money to throw and like money to throw in the trash, just buy it. But other than that, you're getting ripped off. You're paying twice as much as you're supposed to be paying, or the retail price. So I would just buy a pre-built, or buy a pre-built and change and upgrade the pre-built, or just buy a console. Consoles are cheap, but the 1070 Ti is way better than the, let's say, a PS4 Pro or Xbox One X, just because of the graphics. But it is way more expensive. The 1070 normally costs 500, and the Xbox One X costs 500. So, but the 1070 can actually do native 4K, which the Xbox One can't. And you usually can't run native 4K in most games. You could just do it in smaller games. 1070 Ti is a beast. It could run 4K at any games, but the prices need to cool down. Even on Amazon, Newegg, the 1060s are $640. That's just really crazy. The 3 gigs are $280. 3 gigabyte of VRAM, not 6. 3 for $280. 290 for the Zotac. 3 gig. This is 3 gig. This is not 6 gig. 6 gig prices were $260. 3 gigs of VRAM is now $290. Even on the AMD side, those are just out of the world crazy. And $640 for the more VRAM. This is because of Bitcoin and mining, and these GPU prices are just crazy. I don't think anyone should even spend money on this, because this is like twice the normal 6 gig went for. But when the 6 gig came out, you could have probably gotten one for like 240. 6 gigs of VRAM 1060, but now it's just $640. That's just crazy. The people are lucky that bought the 1060 when it came out for like $260. They're just lucky. Now they can sell it for like $600 or $500 if anyone would buy it. But that's just really crazy to see these GPU prices could just double in a couple of days. That's just really crazy. And then even on the Amazon side, 800 for a Zotac 1070 mini. This was like $400 a couple of weeks ago or something. The Strix at 1100. A Strix 1080 Ti was about $800, and now the 1070 Ti is at 1100. And most of these are out of stock. You see, $850 for 1070 Ti. It's coming down to $670 for GTX 1070. That's still a lot for 1070, which went for like $450 to $500 if you can find a deal. 1070 Ti. What is this? This is the normal one. It's 12 inches. And then $1,000. Let's search up how much the 1080 goes for, 1080 Ti. Because a couple of days or weeks ago, 1080 Ti's were supposed to be like $800, the Strix version, which was like super overclocked. You could overclock it. but now they're like $1,200. Even the 1050 Ti for the budget gamers is like $200 right now. You see, 1,300 for Strix 1080 Ti. This is like 800 or something. 1,100 for 1080. That's still better than 1070 Ti. That's way better. But still, that's a lot, and it's used. It looks, yeah, it's the OS version, so you can overclock it. You can get the most performance out of your money. Yep, 1080, $980. Even the lower budget, because the high end, their prices are just out of the wall crazy. They just messed up. But let's go to the 1050. I was thinking about doing a high end build like a 1070, and then I was like, should I do a high end build or low end build? Because this is my first PC build, and I just want to know the small stuff. Just do the first build, just do a budget one, and then later when I get used to and learn more stuff, I could do a high end build. But I was like, I'm gonna do the high end build first, because people want to watch that. They don't want to watch 1050 Ti's. No one cares about that. Some people want to build them themselves, but people like watching 1070 build videos, not not 1050 Ti build videos. So $200 for 1050 Ti 4 gig. That's a lot. This was like $150. Yeah, they bumped up to about $50 in price. That's not a lot compared to the $400, $500 in the high end 1070 and 1070 Ti and the 1080 Ti's. But still, the 1050 Ti. Yep, I remember this. Couple of weeks ago, this was like $175. Now it's $300. What happened? What happened? How did it boost $150 because of Bitcoin mining? This is just crazy. $300 for a Zotac 1050 Ti, but this is the overclock edition. It should cost more. Still, that's a lot. How much is this? 1050 Ti, $230. That's still better than $300, but this is just really big. And most people don't want big 1050 Ti because it doesn't need to be really big. It needs to be compact. But still, it just shows you that mining prices are keep going up. I don't think they're gonna come down anytime soon. I thought they would be coming down in 2018, but the RAM prices plus the GPU prices going up. I don't think anyone should even build a PC right now. This is just absolute madness, and that's all I have to say. So right now, if you actually want to build a PC or build a PC, just don't build it. Just buy a console or just wait for the GPU price to go down. Or if you really want a PC right now, buy a pre-built. Some pre-builts are actually a good price. Like this 720, but that's an i5 7400. That's the older version, but still that's a good price. And this 1060 800 and what $880 3 gig version. Hey!